As teased last time, we're going to take a look at the new EX Valkylander in this Double October review. Yeah, I did sort of hold on to this one to get it to Double October. It's like I got a little while ago, and then I held on to it. It happens. It's what needed to be done. Let's just be honest. So, of course, this is Par's upgrade to his Valkylander, as we saw, and of course, he took some inspiration from Cuadorn, and then also changed it from the Estrella Type F to a regular Estrella with the color scheme. So you got part of his mobile suit, EX Valkylander Bandai 2020. Re-Rise SD Build Divers R. So that's the thing. So I gotta remember that when I go to put it in the thing. What do we got going on over here? Looking in the background. Okay, so this is from the Dragon mode, just in the background. Okay, I'm seeing details. So come down here and we got the GN Twin Gun Blade, which is interesting. I do believe we saw that because that's what he was using to part like the weapons to attack funnels. GN Gun Shield Custom, so that's been upgraded. And we got EX Gundragon mode. GN Mega Flare Device. Whoa, I'm knocking stuff over with my hand there. By that, he just means it's a big ass gun. And then we got GN EX Ballistar? And it just combines all the weapons into one thing. And then, of course, if you want, you can play with the Rex Buster as well, which is always good. And you come around here, and you got number 26 in line, Ex Valkylander. I know he says Ex Valkylander. I don't know why I like saying EX Valkylander. Either one's probably not wrong. Whatever you want to say in that case, it's fine. BandaiHobby.net. You got obligatory front and rear shot of the very base model of the Valkylander. EX Valkylander is an SD gunflow custom built by Parviz. Uses the Valkylander as its base. The gunplay has been greatly refurbished, the motif resembling the sacred beast Cuadorn that Parviz encountered on Eldora. Its transformation mechanism has been preserved, allows for the gunplay to change to its Dragon type, EX Gun Dragon mode, Warrior type, EX Valkylander mode, and Dragon Fusion mode, which is vastly upgraded. Oh, that's right. Whenever he's got the armor on, he's Dragon Fusion. That's right. Dragon Fusion. There we go. And you got Polybag, Low-Gav Toilet. I mean, Par's actually pretty good with 3-year-olds. So I guess, in theory, you can allow them to play with this. Yeah, I guess so. And then no price there. I think it was somewhere in the $15 range. I don't recall, to be totally honest. But, you know, just buy it. It's good. Oh, and look, illustration is by Yamada Takahiro. Special effects by Koma. Background images is by Saito Yoshinobu. I think I didn't really cover the artists in the last few boxes. Then again, they've all been like small SDs, so I probably didn't miss anything. It's been a while since I've done reviews. All right, so there we go. Still upside down, even though it's a new Valkylander. It is what it is. So let's bring out this new Cuadorn-esque Valkylander. Good Lord. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Now, right off the bat, you can see this guy has lots and lots of paint. I painted gold. I painted red. I painted green, but really only in that one spot. As it went, even though this thing has a ton of paint on it, none of the white has actually been painted, oddly enough. This was actually one of the faster paint jobs because it was all really easy. Like, I mean, I did a lot of masking for the gems everywhere, some of which actually didn't need to be painted, but I did it anyways. And then all the gold parts were fairly easy, although I did have to mask quite a bit for the shield and for the feet down below. And then, of course, for the shoulders and stuff like that. But I'm going to take him down from his Dragon Fusion mode to normal mode so we can get a better look at everything. Plus, that'll give us a chance to really break down some of the differences. There's no point in pointing out different other things, but what we can do is bring in the Avalanche Buster version from last time so you can really see this. And yes, if you want to, you can put the Rex Buster parts on that one. That's on you if you want to. So let's pull out his big old gun. And I did actually clearance the hand so I wouldn't scrape the nice paint off of this thing. So instead of having the little dragon arms, which is weird, so like he completely eliminates the dragon arms from the front as handles. I don't know what we're supposed to do without those, but they're there. He does have this instead, so a little stabby gun. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, this is the exact same mold. One difference for mine, I added this red stripe just for the heck of it, because I think I did that as a black stripe on my other one. I did not, however, fill in any of these dark bits, and it does separate into its two guns, though you only have one handle that you can use, you know, with this. So honestly, that doesn't do you any good. And if we come to the backpack, pull that off, and we can look at the new wings. So what's weird is this is a pearl plastic. You know, you can see through it. It's semi-translucent. This is solid white. One of the weirdest things about this. So the Cuadorn inspired wings are white, and this is just metallic red. Nothing special going on there. And then you have his new sword weapons that plug in back here, and I think there might be an adapter or something in the box that I need to grab for that. And then the wings are actually pretty different because they only have one little ball joint for plugging on, unlike the original Valkylander wings. And of course, these are Cuadorn based, so God knows how they actually fly. Well, I mean, realistically, there's not much flying going on there. So actually, these guys just plug together like that, and then the handle do what the handle do. So let's just see. So let's slide that through there and plug that on there. There's a little gap in between, but that's okay. Then you can cover that. That's pretty cool. Look at that. That's pretty neat. It's got a bat left now. It's neat. I got a lot of overspray on the back. Oh well. Hold on, let me pull that apart. And of course, you got individual swords you can do with that too. And for the gun shield, I don't know. They just something shield. Get out of there, buddy. Okay, so this part is different because you can see he's got ball joints mounted there and everything else going on a little bit different there. I believe it said that he had some kind of new mode for this. Okay, so this needs to plug in here. This is a thing that I have not attempted yet. This is me just like, okay, what do we do here? How do we do? Okay, let's take that off. Make our lives easier. And if I had to guess, it probably moves it to the forward position, perhaps, like that. But then it had something else. It's got the little sword blade sticking out the front. Now, what's funny is he completely abandons his sword from before, which is interesting considering that he goes back or leaves it behind. But in this case, he doesn't use it at all. And so he can just hold that big, ridiculous weapon, which I guess is supposed to be like a bow or something. We don't know. Okay, so we'll pull all that off once again. And let me show the shield, what I actually did here. So the edges all needed to be gold. They do give you stickers for that. I didn't want to do that, so instead I just, whoa, hey. Just masked all that off. The new head does just plug on there. I added the red diamond because I figured it would need something. I believe I made that green on the original one too. Let me look. No, I did not. The original one is just sitting off camera, obviously. If you want to add the original Valkylander shield, you totally can. It'll still function just as well. But I like the new head here. I did use the eyes, as it were. The eye stickers are some of the only stickers I used on this guy. And actually, that green right there, so it's the same lime green candy, is actually fairly close. Not quite as clean. You know, another coat probably would have got it there, but it came out nice. Not gonna lie. This whole kit came out very nice. Okay, so we can yoink off the high heels, which are different to the originals. So the original ones had the two big claws, like so. And you see they're very, very different. So we got a three-toed foot versus a two-toed foot, different heel, everything else like that. So that's pretty neat. And of course, it doesn't matter which side you go with, they're the same. So now we've got him essentially down to his base form here. This part, I guess, you can technically take off. So this is the new horn. Also, this is definitely a part for a certain combo. that I don't have all the parts for yet. So there's that. We can see what's up with that. So that's pretty cool. All right, so basic Valkylander now. Metallic red paint inside there. Just hand painted in. It's okay. Hand painted on around here, which is pretty nice all the way around. Those are usually stickers, so that's not as clean as I wanted it to be, but it's okay. Same thing for rear camera, and then whatever that technically is. All of the gems or GN condenser parts are all with the same metallic red. Had to mask off the shoulders just like I did with the original. So I think I hand painted the originals, but I masked that off, sprayed that gold. The new chest is new. I like that. I don't know what it's based off of, but it's pretty. And they did come with a red translucent piece. The chin was actually a red translucent piece. And then instead of using a red sticker here, I just red painted. So you can see there, the chest is a different thing. And then you don't even have to do that little red gem on there, but I did. And you got all the blue. So it's pretty good. I mean, like, a lot of it is the exact same mold, and then there's just new add-on bits. You know, like this is new, the new V-fin, stuff like that, the new horns, all that. So while maintaining a lot of the original stuff, it does actually contain quite a lot of new stuff. Okay, I know I've got leftover ball joint polycaps for that, so I'm gonna have to find them. So let's see if we can get this guy to Gun Dragon mode. Also, by the way, I painted that metallic red. See if I can remember this from, well, memory. Okay, now you need to take the head off, so to speak. You need to flip the eyes around. This one, oh yeah, it does have the visor, that's right. Okay, so you want to go with the blank eyes. You want to flip out the visor, which is still not the easiest thing in the world to do. But you get that nice visor, which is cool. And then this is where I forget how to do everything else. So I need the feeties to be like that, because I know those are going to tack together. I believe these are going to become little bitty dragon legs. I'm going to need to consult instructions, but we can do the parts that I definitely know. So we want the tail, like so. Although that's got some stuff you could plug in. That's weird. Okay. Stub your tail, so to speak. I want the dragon head on here. Looks very nice. Unplug these guys. Unplug these guys. Give him the wings. Yeah, that's all right. Come up here. Get up under the hair, like you do. Or are they supposed to be back? They might need to be back. I think that's right. Okay. I want to plug this right there for tail parts. Take this and it tabs into the top of the head, like so. Once again, doing this from memory, then I believe we wanted these actually turned around, and then using those tabs there. Yep. Nice. Like that. To get our forelegs. Forelegs, that's funny. Okay. But yeah, he totally loses front arms. I don't think I ever realized that, like when we were watching the show, that he no longer has his front, like, T-Rex arms. And then probably want to add these for more flavor, huh? Oh, that was unfortunate. Plug it back on. So that doesn't really go very deep, but it is what it is. So now we have our new EX Valkylander Dragon Mode Cuadorn style. Where's my focus? There we go. Oop, I did something wrong. So these don't actually want to be part of that. They want to be back here. But I'm trying to figure out where they connect. So it's meant to go back here to simulate rear legs. But I'm trying to figure out exactly, because I'm going by the picture, if I'm honest with you. There's nothing, because it's not here, right? Maybe there's something I'm missing. Hold on. Ah, I did the tail wrong. That explains that. So we actually want to pull that out. Remove this instead and plug this guy here. This would plug into the base instead, like that. And then this was being held in place by this, I assume. Just going by the instructions, this is what it looks like. So let's plug that guy there. And then do that. That makes more sense. Okay, and then what I didn't realize is these are supposed to be like rear toes. So those are actually supposed to be painted gold. I missed that on the instructions. So it is what it is. What? Ball joints. Is it those? I guess so. Okay. Where's my other one? Oh, I didn't remove it. All right. So what we get is actually an EX Valkylander that's quite a bit different from its original days, as it were. I don't want to pull that out too far. So he's got the big old front feet, and he's got kind of faux back legs. Well, I left this off, but you can totally put it on his chest. Now that I remember that. By the way, this only plugs in 2 little spots, like there. So it's a little funny that the legs are so big, but I guess it is what it is. But it's kind of cool that they really change it up, even though it can still transform. So let's bring out the original, or at least something like it. So that's, I mean, for with just only lacking only the center section, this is just straight up the original dragon anyways. So I mean, gun dragon mode is what it is. So that's pretty good. It gets longer. I wondered if it was technically longer, and I like the new sleekness of the face, the head, and all that, so compared to the original, you know, with the twin horns and stuff like that. So, and the new, much sleeker wings are nicer, though I wish those were further away from the body. That looks funky. But either way, it does look pretty neat. Let me turn these back just a hair. So we can have 2 dragons, 2 Valkylanders, and the original one if we want. Not really how it works. But if you have a Rex Buster like that, I'm sure you can do the same thing with all those parts. Just turn it into a red cord version, so to speak. And like I said, I think you could probably easily make the Rex Buster parts fit on this guy, because everything that he attaches to looks to be the same, you know, with the legs and all that. So certain parts did not change at all with that version compared to this one. So between the Rex Buster, and the new Valkylander, I'm super happy with these. I really am. This is a very, very cool set, and I like that, I don't have to skimp out on one to make the other happen. The fact that the parts are so individual, but still the same, we got an upgrade to an upgrade, and then we get some really cool stuff in the meantime. So it's actually very, very, very cool, and one of my favorite SDs that I've done. I know that we're kind of doing a bunch of SDs this year. It is what it is, but as it goes, this one was a lot of fun to do. Very rewarding to make it look so nice, especially with the red add-on parts. Sorry for the screechy noise and stuff like that. But as it goes, this came out really nice. A little wonky with that leg wanting to just give out. Once again, fine polycaps me. And then, this, the only real criticism I have of this entire kit is the kind of translucent, shampoo bottle looking white. I would have much rather it be solid white. Granted, I probably could have painted it, but it would have taken so much more time to just do the entire thing up, repaint it in white, when I was already doing so much more work just to get him good. By the way, I forgot. Okay, so I can tilt the tail, put the arms down, put the head up. There we go. I'm going to stand a little taller. That looks better. Still weird that he's moving his whole front arms. Feels like a thing that, they probably should have found a way to include anyways. But I guess he's got rear legs now, so to speak. So it is what it is, guys. But let me know what you think down below. And why haven't they given us a Gundam version? I know they only just revealed that near the end. But, why haven't we been shown that? We've got the final battle gold and green weird version coming, well, with the whole set as it is. But, why don't we have the Gundam? I kind of want that, to be totally honest. Maybe next year for 00October. But guys, I will see you next time. Like, subscribe, do all the things, buy the merch, check out the other 00October playlists as it goes, and I will see you on the next one. Remember, as always, keep on building.